House just made a big move, and it means new $5,100 Social Security checks are coming. Millions of seniors, SSDI and SSI beneficiaries could see life-changing payments landing as soon as September 22 and again on September 30. In this update, we'll break down who qualifies for these larger checks, why the amounts are going up, and what this means for retirees and disability recipients nationwide. We'll also explain the exact payment schedule, possible delays, and how you can make sure your money arrives on time. This is one of the biggest Social Security payment updates we've seen in years, and it could directly affect your household budget. But before we dive into the details, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a critical update about your benefits. Now let's go over everything you need to know about these new $5,100 checks hitting bank accounts on Sept 22 and Sept 30. Now, let's dive into the heart of this groundbreaking development that's sending shockwaves through Washington. The House has just made a monumental move that's set to reshape the Social Security landscape as we know it. This isn't just another minor policy adjustment. We're talking about a substantial increase that could put an extra $5,100 in eligible recipients' pockets this September. You might be wondering why this is happening now, and that's a great question. The truth is, this development comes at a crucial time when inflation has been hitting Americans, especially our seniors, particularly hard. Grocery prices, medical costs, and everyday expenses have been climbing, and finally, there's some real relief on the horizon. Let's break down what this means for you and your family. The House's recent decision isn't just about throwing out random numbers. It's a carefully calculated response to the economic pressures many Americans are facing. Think about it. When was the last time we saw such a significant increase in Social Security benefits? This move is unprecedented in recent history. The timing of these payments is particularly interesting. We're looking at two key dates, September 22 and September 30. Why these specific dates? Well, it's all part of a strategic rollout designed to ensure that beneficiaries receive their increased payments in the most efficient way possible. The Social Security Administration has carefully planned this distribution to prevent any system overloads and ensure smooth processing for everyone involved. But here's something many people don't realize: these increased payments aren't just a one-size-fits-all solution. The actual amount you might receive could vary based on several factors, including your work history, when you started claiming benefits, and your current benefit level. This is where things get really interesting, and it's crucial to understand how these factors play into your specific situation. You might be asking yourself, do I qualify for these increased payments? That's an excellent question, and it's one that's probably on many people's minds right now. The qualification criteria have been carefully structured to ensure that those who need the support most will receive it. This includes retired workers, disabled individuals, and certain dependents who rely on Social Security benefits. Let's talk about the impact this could have on your monthly budget. An extra $5,100 isn't just a number. It represents real opportunities for many Americans. Think about what this could mean: perhaps catching up on medical bills, making necessary home repairs, or finally being able to help out family members who might be struggling. This increase could be the financial breathing room many have been hoping for. However, there's an important aspect we need to discuss: the application process. While some beneficiaries will receive these increases automatically, others might need to take specific actions to ensure they don't miss out. This is where staying informed becomes crucial. The Social Security Administration will be releasing detailed guidelines, and you'll want to make sure you're following all the necessary steps. Here's something that might surprise you: this increase isn't just affecting individual recipients. It's having a ripple effect throughout entire communities. When seniors have more spending power, local businesses benefit, healthcare providers see more regular visits for preventive care, and the overall economic health of communities improves. It's a positive cycle that starts with these increased payments. But let's be honest, with any significant change like this, there are always questions and concerns. Some people might be wondering about the long-term sustainability of these increases, or how they might affect other benefits they're receiving. These are valid concerns, and it's important to address them head-on. The timing of these payments is particularly significant, given the current economic climate. We're seeing unprecedented challenges in the housing market, rising healthcare costs, and general economic uncertainty. These increased payments are designed to provide a buffer against these pressures, helping beneficiaries maintain their standard of living despite these challenges. Let's talk about preparation. If you're eligible for these increased payments, there are several steps you can take now to ensure you're ready. First, make sure your contact information with the Social Security Administration is up to date. Second, review your current benefit statements to understand your baseline. And third, keep an eye on your bank account around those key September dates. Here's something many people overlook: the tax implications of these increased payments. While Social Security benefits are subject to taxation based on your overall income, it's important to understand how these larger payments might affect your tax situation. This is where consulting with a financial advisor might be particularly helpful. The relationship between these increased payments and other government benefits is another crucial aspect to consider. If you're receiving other forms of assistance, such as Medicare or Supplemental Security Income, SSI, you'll want to understand how these increased payments might affect those benefits. The good news is that in most cases, these increases have been designed to complement, not complicate, existing benefit structures. Looking ahead, this change could signal a shift in how Social Security benefits are adjusted and distributed in the future. We might be seeing the beginning of a new approach to ensuring that Social Security keeps pace with the real-world needs of beneficiaries. This is particularly relevant as we continue to face economic challenges and changing demographic patterns. Have you started thinking about how you'll use these increased payments? What financial goals could you achieve with this extra support? The implementation of these increases isn't just about the money, it's about providing security and dignity to millions of Americans who have worked hard their entire lives. It's about ensuring that our seniors and disabled citizens can live with the respect and financial stability they deserve. This is a reflection of our values as a society and our commitment to taking care of those who need support. Let's talk about the practical aspects of receiving these payments. If you're already receiving Social Security benefits through direct deposit, you're in good shape. The increased amounts will be deposited directly into your account on those September dates. If you receive paper checks, you'll want to keep a close eye on your mail around those dates. One of the most inspiring aspects of this development is how it's bringing communities together. We're seeing local organizations and community groups organizing information sessions and workshops to help people understand these changes. It's a reminder of how these policy changes can strengthen community bonds and support networks. How has Social Security impacted your life or the lives of your loved ones? Share your stories in the comments below. Your experience might help others understand the real-world impact of these changes. The role of technology in this rollout cannot be overlooked. The Social Security Administration has been upgrading its systems to handle these increased payments efficiently. This includes improved online services and more robust customer support systems to handle questions and concerns from beneficiaries. It's worth noting that these increases are part of a larger conversation about retirement security in America. As we see these changes implemented, it's encouraging to think about how they might influence future policy decisions and lead to even more improvements in how we support our retired and disabled citizens. Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all the latest Social Security news and changes that could affect your benefits. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your financial future. And if you found this information helpful, share it with friends and family who might benefit from knowing about these upcoming changes.